LED, yellow button, blue turned on. Well, remember, this is an RGB LED, which means yellow is matching to blue right now, but I don't care because as long as it's not one of the other colors. Ideally, what I want to see happen is, why is that blue? I don't know. But we're going to keep going. So now I want to see what this third one gives me. It's an RGB LED, so it's going to give me red, green, and blue, but I'll fix it. But I want to see what this last part does, and then I'll fix it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this again, Control C. Then I'll come down here, Control V, and now I'm going to say if I press the green button, that was the green button. The green button is turning on instead of green. Right. I'm going to do yellow. And then I'll go back up to the top and I'm going to make my global variables actually match the colors. Remember when I started, I didn't know what they were. So what I was saying is it's very cool to program inside of the Code Online interface, but because it's the free interface, after a while, it's going to tell me I don't have any downloads left. And at that point, you have to go over to PictoBlocks or Tinkercad or to the Arduino IDE. But for what we're doing right now, we're fine. Like I said, I'm only going to be here for 30 minutes to an hour anyway. It's 12:54. So I got maybe about 30 more minutes on the live anyway before I have a meeting. But this is just to do some quick Arduino type coding and PictoBlocks coding. All right, let's press our buttons and see what we need to fix. We know red works. We know yellow is turning on a blue light. We'll live with it. And we know that this one's turning on nothing. What in the world? Okay, let me make sure I got this in the right hole. This is our green, and it is going to 13. And why is it turning on nothing? Okay, so one thing we can do to debug our code is we can turn on the serial monitor. So come back up to the setup function. What we're going to do is turn on serial communication for debugging. This is going to be serial.print, serial.begin, 9600. That means baud rate 9600. And then now I am going to read this green LED. Only the green one though, because everybody else is working. No, the yellow one, right? Which one wasn't working? No, the yellow works. It's the green that's not working. Yeah, the yellow works. It's the green that... Actually, I take that back. Yellow and green buttons are reversed. Let me fix this. Yellow button is actually 12, and the green button is 13. Okay, let me upload this again. And this time we're going to print out the buttons as we turn them on and off so that we can figure out which one is not working. Welcome everyone who's coming to hang out. Welcome if you've just arrived. Welcome to the 400 people outside the club. Thanks for coming to hang out. This is Lilybot. This is one of my 3D printed educational modular robots. We make them in my research lab in order for me to do outreach, like what I'm doing now. My STEM is for the streets. I also take these robots into libraries, museums, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, Girls Inc., coding clubs, community centers. I take it to author and book events where I sell children's books on robots and STEM in order to democratize STEM and get STEM to be more accessible, especially to marginalized and historically marginalized and minoritized communities in STEM, Black girls, Black boys, girls and boys. So please check out my store, check out my page, go to my pinned bio and like all of my educational content. All right, once again, red goes to red, yellow does nothing, and green now turns the LED blue. So let me check the yellow. Yellow is going to, so 13, 12, and 14. 13, 12, and 14. It looks like 12 is not working, and I don't know why. Let me see here. One thing I can try to do is, like I said, I'm going to serial print the buttons to try to figure out if the error is with the button or if the error is with the LED. So I'm about to do that now. Sometimes it's just a wire got loose. So the easiest way to check that is to serial.print. So I'm going to come down here. And before I